So yeah, we used up like 2 roles when developing it. So the whole thing is probably an ecological disaster. But which car isn't? So yeah, what do you say? That's the next thing.
Our problem was that print is kind of static medium, so it was really hard to make a game out of it. And our first idea was to just use the printer as output and no other media, but we realized that it is kind of impossible to do. So Joshua Noble had this beamer, this really tiny little beamer here, and we come up with the idea to print, to beam the car on the printed, random generated roads on the paper.
Yeah, and it's all all the input goes and output comes and goes to the computer, where an open frameworks application is running. We developed this application all during the day of the workshop, all 3 of us. And the video you saw before is like the internal game that is going on the computer, and then it sends its output to the printer and the beamer and so on. And then we had to develop some sort of hit test so we could play the game, and that was like the trickiest part because the computer like had to guess where we are beaming on the receipt, and the paper has a mind of its own. It can move or bend, but yeah, after some calibration it kind of worked.
It was kind of a lucky day because we just found all these items in our workshop. So we bought, we had this printer. Joshua came up with the tiny beamer, and this stand was there behind some, I don't know. And yeah, it was really funny to see that something can evolve without planning. Yeah, so let's show you the result.
Can we dim the lights just a little bit?
Prepare, I hope you can see it.
It's probably a little bit too much.
Yeah, perhaps. It's difficult with the light. You can see it, but there should be a tiny little car on there. It's really hard to say. Yeah, could you lower the light just a little bit? Okay, that might work. Okay. So the track is coming. And the bright dot is the car, and there are some obstacles on the way, and he is pretty good at driving right now. And